Good evening, this is Division 5. We're doing the weekly roundup. Luke Hosey here with the great man Sean Dutchy Holland, and lucky enough we've been dealing with his management for about the last 3 months to try to get him here. So
yeah, I'm not sure about that, Luke, but some work commitments have been there. So
fresh from another best on ground performance and heading for that medal in Division 7, mate. So,
no, again, I don't know about that. We'll see how we go.
In Division 5 last week, Kenilworth 16-13, 109. They defeated an inaccurate Greenacres 11-21, 87.
Yeah, it looks like some inaccurate kicking there by Greenacres in pursuit of their second win of the season. Clark Ratazza, that'd be Jared. Jamie, Greenacres full forward, unfortunately, has had to retire from footy. Yeah, he's got a bulged disc at the right at the top of his basically the base of his neck.
Okay.
Yeah, being told one knot could be real bad. So he's
both of them are good players.
Yeah. Jamie, he's the full forward. Jared is an absolute superstar. He kicked 4.
Asfar, yeah.
Wheaton a couple. Smith, Cooper, and Mao with 1 each. Mao was best on with Wheaton, Carvin, and Clark, Ratazza, and Smith rounding out their best for Greenacres.
Kenilworth Simmering with 7, Chesser with 4, Leverton with 2, and best players Nick Chesser, Stevens, Gaines, Simmerling, and Richter. So
Chesser seems to always get it.
Yeah, I've never seen him play, but I've heard he's a pretty tidy sort of player. Rosewater, they're struggling still. CBC 17-17, 119, and that was at home with Rosewater 9-7-61. So
yeah, they certainly seem to be struggling. Rosewater, I mean, obviously it's well documented last season, but they seem to put that behind them. But not a good result for them. Matthews led the way with 3. Scott got a couple with Marnie, Lockwood, Jacobson and Downing, all singles. Jakey Williams best on, another very good footballer. Taylor, Matthews, Downing and Coates rounding out the better players for Rosewater.
CBC, we've got Raymond with 3, McDonald with 3, Turner with 2, Partington with 2, Carl Harris with 2, and a host of singles. Better players McDonald, Partington, Pitchkowitz, Sarincic and Williams. There's a few difficult names there, mate. So,
certainly.
Blackfriars, they travelled up to Hope Valley and just got the Bickies, mate. 10-16-76 to Hope Valley, 10-13-73. So a 3-point win to the Hounds.
Yeah, it looks a fairly tight tussle. Even the quarter breakdown scores fairly tight. Last quarter, an inaccurate Blackfriars could have put the game away, I suppose. But I'm surprised at this. A lot of, again, obviously playing footy myself, we don't get to see a lot of footy. But I hear that Blackfriars are supposedly one of the best sides going around, and to get to Hope Valley, don't just get the points. But again, home ground advantage. Certainly people underestimate how much that can do. For Hope Valley, Hellman's kicked 3. Virgo got a couple with singles to Harrop, Payne, Williamson, Nixon and Hagerstorm. Miller was named best on with Williamson, Tankunus,
yes,
Rentalus and Shepherdson.
Shepherdson, that's a good one. That's a good name.
They, after them two, certainly. Rounding out the better players for Hope Valley.
And who was the leading goal kicker for Blackfriars, mate?
Okay, Scafidi Muta, I would say. 3, Aluno, 2, Fechner, 2, Martin Brincat and Luke Bartolotti, the 2 players I've played a bit of footy against. Luke's a very good footballer. Spry, he's I believe he come back from Greenacres. He was named best
Mickey
on.
Spry, yeah.
Luke Bartolotti is second, like I said, very good footballer. Martin Dearman, Grikic and Della Malva, rounding out the better players for Blackfriars. So.
No, that's a good win, and 300 games for Dylan Hoffman, so he features on our front cover this week of the SA Footballer. So yeah, that got sent in from Scotty Dykstra.
Very good effort.
Yeah, and the match of the day didn't disappoint, mate.
No, certainly.
Lockley's 9-9-63 defeated Glenunga 9-8-62, the previously undefeated Glenunga.
Yeah, I think in this game, a few reports I've got out of the game, it's quarter time, Glenunga were 5 straight, and 3 or 4 goals in front, whatever it was. And from my reports, there's a lot of backslapping going on, a lot of the job's done, and you can never write Lockleys off at home. So Zed must have marshalled his troops well and got them across the line. So
Well, they come from behind.
yeah, no, they certainly did, like all good blokes do. Russo got a couple, Shawnee Stormouth, he was in the 2s last week, so he got come up and kicked a couple. Ex-Trinity player in Chad Spur got a couple, Mick and Jones and Patton all singles. Hayden Martadillo,
big ruckman.
really good ruckman, yeah. He was, I believe he went to Flinders Park for a little while.
He was a Flinders Park lad,
yeah, and I think he originated from Lockleys and then came back, so Wilson Spur, Langcake and Buccaneer were the better players for Lockleys.
Yeah, good mobile ruckman, Martinello. I've seen him play on the wing even, so yeah.
No, very good.
Prosser kicked 3 for Glenunga. McMahon, a couple better players were Dow with Bello and Prowse, Harford, Henke and Venning. So a good win to the Demons.
Big rats on Glenunga this year, so yeah, it is.
Yeah, there are. And I was pretty pleased with this win for Ocker, for Steve O'Connor. The Paraka got up 13-15-93, defeated Woody South 13-9-87. So 6 straight points for the Bulls.
Especially at Woody South, I mean, people underestimate the home ground advantage, but they are. And Paraka seem to be going along okay. Again, a colleague of mine at work, he's plays for Paraka, he's out injured at the moment, but
they had a few injuries early in the year.
Yeah,
they starting to get them back now.
Seem to think after the bye they're going to be somewhere around the mark. Bakes was 7, very good footballer. Frank and Timpano 4. His brother got a single with Clark. Frank was named best on, Baker 2nd, Vandermoor 3rd. Adams,
was he at Houghton last year, Vandermoor?
No, that was Bray. Bray was Houghton's captain up until the Thursday before the first game this year, and then I think it's Alex Bray, I think his name is. By all reports, handy footballer. For whatever reason, went back to Paraka, and then I think 2 weeks after that they lost their coach. But anyway, that's another story. And Adams and Robinson rounded out the top 5.
Yeah, I knew Clobes went. What's that? Kazaza kicked 4 for Woody South. Ahmed kicked 3. He goes all right, Ahmed.
I remember he played his first game against Central United when I was coaching them, and he ran around like took the Z cut off, but yeah, certainly turned into a reasonable footballer.
Yeah, Pryor kicked 2. Zekovic was a better player. Kazaza, Pryor, Edwards and Shreve, they were the better players for Woody South, and I'll get you to just go through the ladder, mate, and I think Glenunga would still be on top there.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Yeah, so Glenunga and Lockleys both on 14 points. Glenunga with a slightly better percentage. Then we've got CBC and Blackfriars.
That snuck up. CBC, they're sitting 3rd.
Yeah, so they're 5-3 with Blackfriars. Again, all the talk I've heard is how good Blackfriars are, but they're 5-3 just inside the 5. Paraka 4-4. They'll probably take that with the injuries they've had early on. Hope Valley 3-5 with Woody South, and then we've got Kenilworth and Rosewater on 2-5, and unfortunately Greenacres holding up the bottom of the ladder with 1-7. But the Dragons seem to be fighting out games. I mean, if you look, inaccurate kicking on the weekend cost them the game against Kenilworth, so unfortunate for them.
Yeah, Paraka might be the side that improve in the back half of the season.
I certainly think so.
Blackfriars might be just a little bit down on a bit of form. So this week though, there's some big games to be played though, mate. I'll just get you to run through them.
Yeah, so CBC host Greenacres. I mean, just current form says CBC should get the job done there. Paraka hosting, at home. Paraka hosting Rosewater. Again, you think Paraka, but to Jakey Williams and his lads, I hope they can put in a better showing. Blackfriars hosting Woody South. Good luck getting to Park, Woody South. Blackfriars for me. Kenilworth hosts Lockleys. You'd think Zed and Lockleys would get the job done. And Glenunga facing Hope Valley at Webb Oval, and at the end, Glenunga going down by that solitary point. I think they'll come. That might be a reality check for them.
Anyone, as soon as they have a loss, you don't want to get them the next week, do you?
No, that's right.
So,
especially when you were undefeated. So
yeah, so perhaps when we get to the halfway mark in the year, there could be a 2-game gap. If I could get up over Rosewater and Glenunga get up over Hope Valley, there'd be a 2-game gap.
Yeah.
And that might be a bit hard for anyone to catch them.
Well, it almost cements your top 2, doesn't it?
So, thank you very much. We'll see you back next week.
Thank you.